Relic is a movie that comes from Natalie Erica James, who also wrote the screenplay with Christian White. It tells the story of Edna, the elderly and widowed matriarch of the family that one day goes missing. Because of that, her daughter Kay and granddaughter Sam travel to the remote family home to find her. Soon after her sudden appearance, they start to feel a sinister presence haunting the house and supposedly taking control of Edna. This isn't a major well-received horror film by mainstream audiences in general. Most of its issues are related to pacing, but to me those just caused a really offbeat discomfort, mostly because it does a terrific job of hiding what's really happening around the characters. The paranormal factor here is 100% used as a metaphor, and towards the end leading to the credits scene, it hit really hard and I felt vulnerable because of how it slowly scratches the surface of something we all fear, and how it's thoroughly represented among other subjects, transcending to something horrifying. This film isn't showcasing that. The absence of life has a different approach to it. Once the third act kicks in, it's more like a gloomy picture of the basic form of existence itself, having the visual presentation of a hollow corpse set loose of any sensation, of any emotion, of any memories. Just an empty vessel left behind as the person it once was deteriorated completely. Dementia here is used as the villain, and the supernatural elements are foreshadowing it to an extent, making an hyperbole of the disease, acknowledging how it really affects a human being, causing the individual to lose himself. Which is why they depict it in this way, to show a mutual fear that most of people try to ignore. More than the supposed black canvas scenario, here what is explored to the core is the feeling that everything achieved in this life and everything we are as a person will fade as our lineage continues on. Our role in this world stays alive in someone's memories, places, even the most random objects, but the range depends on the impact we had. But for us personally, none of that matters if we lose the power of feeling, remembering, or having the perception of who we are. It's the perpetual reality that three different generations are stuck in, having to deal with the agony caused by the horrific events they go through, as the soul leaves the grandmother's body, causing the house to manifest itself towards the illness, creating a scenario that seems to be pushing the characters to the same destiny. What I'm implying is, these three family members can be seen as the same person at different ages fighting against their fate. Yes, these characters are in a house that as a scenario represents a corrosive taste of anguish, while dealing with dementia itself. I go with the maze scene where the granddaughter is walking in tight spaces without finding the exit. It's a great example. That set alone had me really apprehensive, as the person tries to connect the memories in order to keep what's left of the soul out of the oblivion. Running in an endless maze, while the walls keep closing, creating claustrophobia in her own mind, and the dread that comes with losing herself over time keeps building up. Or even the grandmother burying the family photos in the woods. She has this cathartic moment where it's better to detach from it sooner, to say goodbye while she still remembers. Oof, so yeah, this story goes beyond the psychological horror piece. It opens doors with uncomfortable contents in it, and dark questions that we never dare to fully understand. In times of convoluted states of mind, you can embrace darkness or you can go on a path of logic, and accept what's coming at you. The problem here is, when it comes to losing yourself, logic is nowhere to be found.